What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy Jaden RKK Crystal. Today we are rebuilding the Dallas Cowboys, and I feel like since the amount of countless rebuilds I did on franchise with the Cowboys always going to the Super Bowl, I feel like this will be one of our easier rebuilds considering they have an 88 overall offense. Their offense is pretty nice. As you can see, we got Dak, we got Zeke, got a great receiver core, we got some good tight ends, not too bad. Offensive line is pretty solid. Still needs a little bit of work if we could get it like a different center. Defense, we got Micah Parsons, we got Jalen Smith, Keanu Neal, Lane Vander Esch. What defense do they run? They run a 4-3 under. Okay. I mean, I guess the defense definitely needs some corners because them boys be getting burnt like crazy. But we got Malik Hooker, DeMonte Casey. So let's change the defense. See, a 3-4 defense would not work. Tampa 2 would not work. Quarters 4-3. A disguise 3-4 still wouldn't work though. Actually, I feel like it could. If we go into running a 3-4, it could work. A 4-6 defense, a base 4-3. I think a base 4-3 would work. I think that's our best bet. Let's go to a base 4-3. We gotta make sure everyone fits the scheme properly. And then defense, I feel like Micah Parsons has to be a middle linebacker. So we could trade Keanu Neal for like a D lineman or an outside linebacker, to be honest. We could trade Keanu Neal for an outside linebacker. We do need a center, but we're not gonna worry about that for right now. So Keanu Neal, damn, he's red. I mean, he's green. Looking for an outside linebacker who would fit our scheme. I don't know what we're looking for exactly. A pass coverage linebacker. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And then we could just move, what's his name? If we're running a 4-3, then we're only going to have one middle linebacker on the field. Okay, so Jalen Smith will probably have to go as well too. So we'll move him accordingly, but for right now, we're going to trade for Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, give them a third. They say we would significantly need more business from you guys. So give them Keanu Neal and a fourth. Hopefully that would go through. Keanu Neal in a fourth. Cool. So we get a new right outside linebacker to help us out with that. Lane Vander Esch is playing the outside. Yeah, he's playing there. So now we got Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He'll play there. Middle linebacker. We're going to get rid of Jalen Smith. Get rid of Jalen Smith. Give him to the Dolphins. We're looking for like a D tackle, really. Or a center, actually. A D tackle or a center could work. Because we have a 66 at center. So let's keep looking. What teams are green for him? The Giants. The Giants are green for him. We need a center or a guard, which they do not have. Middle linebacker, they have Blake, but I'm pretty sure he just got recently injured, so we're going to pass on him there. A lot of teams are yellow for him, so maybe we could just try to see if like we could just find someone. Ryan Kelly, Jalen Smith, Ryan Kelly would not go through. Actually, it looks really close to it. He's 28 years old, not too bad. That's a good couple of years we could use him for. So we could throw in a 6 and Jalen Smith for Ryan Kelly. They feel like that doesn't. Why don't we give a third of next year and Jalen Smith for Ryan Kelly? And then we'll give them a 7th of next year too. Boom. So we just got our new center. Then we're going to move Micah Parsons to the middle and sign a backup too. So Micah Parsons will get to play in the middle of the field. He'll be our Mike, what we kind of drafted him for, I'd hope. But we just have Jabril Cox. We have Lane Vander Esch on that side. Then we have Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, 2 rookies. They're both going to be battling for who's going to be starter. But we're going to have Micah in the middle. It's going to be a little hard for him, but I feel like he'll be able to get the job done. So move him to the middle. He'll be a 74 being in the middle. That's going to be very interesting. But I think he'll be able to get the job done. We're going to sign one more free agent too, just so that he's chilling there. So we're looking for a middle linebacker. Anyone that fits the scheme, really, but it looks like none of these guys do. If we could get like a field general Jamie Collins would work, but I don't want Jamie Collins to be our starter, though, because I feel like he'll get shredded. So we're going to sign Jelani Tavai. He'll just be there as, like, the backup. And then D-tackle is definitely an issue. We might have to, because I like Amari Cooper. I do. But we got to see what the cap is looking like before we make it a crazy move. So Dak is staying. Dak is legit going to be our guy forever. Receivers. So Amari Cooper's penalty would be insane too. Michael Gallup, we could move on from him. Michael Gallup, so it could be Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb and Cedric Wilson. We could do that. Tight ends is not too bad. I'm okay with the tight ends for right now. But Michael Gallup, we could move him for a D lineman, hopefully. Maybe for like a pick. Because I feel like this Cowboys team is really built to like win now. So, and Michael Gallup, it would be good to keep him around, but we can potentially, like, you know, bolster our defense. So I feel like that'd be our best bet. Eddie Goldman doesn't look too bad. DJ Reader doesn't look too bad. Vita Vea, we obviously can't get. Linville Joseph is too old. Jerron Reed. These guys aren't too bad either, but we got Grover Stewart. Defoe, we probably cannot get Defoe. Yeah. Definitely can't get Defoe. Deron Payne, though. We could try for Deron Payne. Michael Gallup for Deron Payne. Throwing, like... Honestly, we could throw in, like, a third and Michael Gallup for Deron Payne. How about a second? Because this is a high tier. He's 24 years old. Boom. So we just got our new D-tackle. That actually helped us out a lot. And the right end position, I think we're cool in there. So we just picked up Deron Payne to help out that D-line. DeMarcus Lawrence is injured too, so we got to keep that in mind. So now we're going to have CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper paired up together. So now we're just going to look for any type of veteran receiver to just put in the crew. So Josh Gordon is a free agent, so we're going to pick him up. He'll be one of Dak's targets. So we'll have Josh Gordon, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper. And now let's take a look at the team. So our offense is going to be run heavy, of course. We have an 89 offense. We got a new center. Our offensive line is insane. And we also got Josh Gordon, Amari Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb. And then defense, we got Owusu Karamoa, Micah Parsons, two rookies that are definitely going to go off. And we got Leighton Van Der Esch leading the pack. And then D-line, we got Deron Payne and Randy Gregory going to be a beast, along with Brent Urban. Cornerback's going to need a little bit of work, but I have a feeling our front seven will get the job done. So without further ado, ladies and gents, let's into the playoffs and see how well we do. So we ended up going 6-11. You see, this is what I mean. Simulation be BSing, because there's no way. The Cowboys always make it, and we go 6-11 this season. We went 6-11. Come on, that's not even realistic. That's not even realistic. Like, let's be honest. Our offense was 8th, and our defense was what? 29th? Okay. 32 touchdowns, 16 picks for Dak. Zeke had 17 TDs, 1,300 yards. Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb both had over 1,000 yards. Pretty solid. Defense, we got 7 sacks from our backup D-tackle and Osa Odigizua. And interceptions, we didn't really get that much. So defense was 29, so maybe that was the problem. But we had a 6-11 season with this squad. That's crazy. That doesn't even make sense. We're negative $28 million in cap. Oh my gosh. We're negative $28 million in cap. All right, let's go to the Pro Bowl. See who made the Pro Bowl. Dak didn't even make the Pro Bowl. Zeke did. Amari Cooper did, but not CeeDee Lamb. Offensive line. Zach Martin did, but that's just about it. D-line. Odigizua made it. Wow. That's crazy. Linebackers, none of our guys. Corners, none of our guys. Safeties, none of our guys. Like, it doesn't make sense to me how the Cowboys... Okay, so Chiefs-Panthers made it this one, right? All right. Then we get to upgrade our players. Oza really did his thing from the looks of it. So Chiefs ended up winning the Super Bowl 36-22. We have about negative 17 million in cap. Oof. We gotta resign. Oh my god. A lot of guys look like they're gonna go. We're gonna look like we're gonna lose a lot of guys here if we don't work on our cap situation. I blame us paying all this money for Dak, but what can we do, right? What can we do? So, in order to be under the cap, we'd have to get rid of Amari Cooper. Marcus Lawrence is still on the team, so we can't do anything about that. There's literally nothing we could do to get under cap unless we get rid of dudes, you know. Get rid of Anthony Brown. Release Amari Cooper. That's crazy, but we just have to release Amari Cooper to get under cap. Make mad free agents. Ryan Kelly's staying. I mean, we just picked him up, so it's like, why would we let him go? Greg Zuerlein, our kicker. Just to be under cap, we'd have to do all these moves. That's insane to me. And still doing all this, I still don't even believe we'll be under properly. But we released Blake Jarwin and Josh Gordon. Blake Jarwin and Josh Gordon gotta go. Release both of them. We'll still have CeeDee Lamb and Cedric Wilson. That's crazy. We do that, we'll have about 10 million in cap room now. And Deontay Brown is a backup guard. See if we could keep him. We get him back, so we get depth at guard. Leighton Vander Esch wants a 5-year deal. He's only 26. He's a run stopper. He's exactly what we need him for. If he doesn't accept this, then we'll let him go. Damn, we get him back. I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. We can't even afford anyone else now. Nice. 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 Oh my god. It's gonna be a little rough for us. It's gonna be a little rough, but I think we'll be alright. I think we'll figure it out. We re-signed Leighton Vander Esch, so we'll have about 1.64 million available. Nice. So our team's gonna go down heavily. So we're gonna have to rebuild in the draft. Makes sense. We're doing all this. That's fine. Start drafting. Our top biggest need is a safety. We have the 7th pick in the draft, so let's advance to that. We're gonna pick a safety with our pick. That's a really high pick to have. Safety. Well, they got a kid named Greg Richards. He's a mid-first rounder. We also have a kid named Harold Branch. He's a mid-first rounder. We also need a tight end, they say. They got a kid named Colton Webster. He's a late first. And they also have a kid named Dante Gentry. We got a couple good tight ends here. Hopefully they'll be around when it's around the 3rd round. But for right now, we'll just pick up the safety position. We got a kid named Greg Richards. We'll pick him up. He'll be our new guy patrolling the safeties. He's a 76. Not too bad. Hopefully he can hold it down for us. And then hopefully we can pick up a tight end in that 3rd round. Hopefully one of those gems are still sitting there. That'd be nice. Make your selection. Scouted. Tight ends. Okay, so cool. We got Colton Webster who's still sitting here. He's a late first. He's the fastest one here. We also have James Nash, who's pretty solid. But I think I'm going to go with Colton Webster. He's 74 overall. He'll be our new starter. 74 overall tight end. And let's go to our next pick. We're in the 5th round here. I think we probably have to go for a receiver. Roy Day, he's a late 3rd rounder. 69 overall. It's alright. It's alright. We're going to take our L's. We're going to take our L's as we see fit. And I think with this 6th rounder, I think we'll just go with any position that's like a steal right now. I just see some 5th rounders. That's just about it, though. Alright, so we're going to leave the rest of the draft simulation. So we're going to have a very interesting next season. We're going to have a very interesting next season. because we don't have a team, because we don't have any cap room. I forgot they broke the bank for Dak, so it will probably be Amari Cooper's last season. So this should be very, very interesting. We have an 87 offense with an 83 defense. Draft recap. After we got those guys, we got a receiver. And why would we draft a quarterback? Why? Why would we draft a quarterback? Why would we draft a quarterback? All right, I guess that makes sense. But advancing to the next season, we're an 87 offense with an 80 defense. I mean, the defense isn't bad. I mean, we don't look too bad, actually. So if we take a look, this is what the offense looks like. So offensive line is still pretty solid. We got McGovern starting now. And then tight end, we just have Webster. We'll see how he does. We have Riley Ridley and something day, that kid we drafted in the 3rd round. So we're going to see how that goes. We have about 3.5 milli. So our linebackers are still looking pretty solid, though. And D-line, we got DeMarcus Lawrence back. We got something like that. So that's cool that we have DeMarcus Lawrence back. Corners are pretty solid. Safeties are pretty good, too. So I think what we'll do here, since we have about 3.5 million, I think we'll trade for a receiver. I think that's reasonable to do. Trade for a receiver because I don't think that's gonna be too nice if we don't have someone higher than a 69. So Darnell Mooney on the Cowboys, that'd be dope. We probably could get him if we want to, but let's see if we could try to get Jamar Chase here. Jamar Chase and CeeDee Lamb, that'd be an interesting duo. Give them a second. So we just picked up Jamar Chase, so we just solidified our receiver core, and then trade for a guard maybe, or a right end. I feel like right end would be more reasonable. I'm thinking of giving like next year's like 2 and this year's 4 for like someone's right end. Maybe that's a little bit too much for a right end who might not even have that solid potential. So, but we're gonna try next year's 3rd and this year's 4. We're gonna try for a right end just to see what's out there. Trey Hendrickson, AJ Epinesa, Shelby Harris, Myles Garrett, we can't get, obviously. Jerry Tillery, Chris Jones, Deshaun Hand, Christian Wilkins, Josh Sweat. I don't know how I feel about Josh Sweat. Chase Young, definitely will not go through. Worth a shot, though. Nick Bosa, definitely want to go through. Carl Lawson, Shaq Lawson. They got all these Lawsons here. Nah, I'm not going to go for Carl Lawson. Cleveland Farrell and Yannick Ngakoue. I mean, Cleveland Farrell literally looks like he would fit our scheme, to be honest. They would go for him, but you know what? Let's just leave that alone. Let's leave it alone. We'll leave that alone. And then... Oh, I did want to sign a free agent, though. Free agent tight end, just so we don't have the rookie by himself. So, as we do that, we'll go to tight end. Pick up Christopher Herndon. We don't even have cap room. I don't even think we have a kicker either, so that's going to be fun. Advance to next week. Oh, no, this is preseason, so we got 1 new injury, and we lost 35-28. Rico Dowdle. Okay, abdominal tear, he'll be all right. So, we're going to sim. Let's sim to the playoffs. Let's sim to the playoffs and see how well we do. So, we went 14-3. Ooh. Now, that's the bounce back that I'm talking about. We had a way better team last year, and we went 6-11. This year, we had a way worse, and we went 14-3. Okay, Madden. Okay. Dak was 3rd with everyone here on this list. Okay, Madden. I guess that makes sense. I guess it does. But our offense was 1st. We had 7,000 yards. Dak was 3rd in passing yards and passing TDs, and our defense was 13th. Dak, 39 touchdowns, 9 picks. He went off, 116 passer rating. Zeke had 17 touchdowns, 1,500 yards. Yo, our backup had 14 rushing touchdowns. Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's literally so crazy. They combined for 31 touchdowns. Wow. Riley Ridley had 20 touchdowns. Bro, what? Riley Ridley had 20 touchdowns. Okay, I guess. He was just unstoppable. He was just unstoppable. Okay. CeeDee Lamb did nice as well. Defense, Marcus Lawrence had 9 sacks. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah led the team in tackles, had 2 sacks and a pick. Terrell Basham had 10.5 sacks, so he came out to play. And Deron Payne had 9.5. DeMarcus Lawrence had 9. Terrell Basham really came to play, so that's nice to see. And we had 1 interception all over the team. Bro, what? What? Terrell Basham had 10.5 sacks? What is this team? What is this team? I don't understand. I don't understand. So, we had 31 touchdowns with this offensive line. Oh, we're missing our right tackle. Lyle Collins is gone. He has a quad tear. Oh, bad. So, since it's a preseason, oh, bad. That's clutch. So, he'll come back. Riley Ridley is a 74 now. He had 20 touchdowns. Okay, that's just phenomenal to me. Terrell Basham's only a 73, but our D-line is pretty nice. Front 7 is looking pretty good. Richards is an 81. Corners are alright, you know, nothing too crazy. We got Lyle Collins back because we get a bye, so that fits perfectly. We get our best right tackle back. He's returning from injury. We're facing the 10-7 Panthers. Let's upgrade our players too. We got Trevon Diggs, our corner. Alright, so I'm thinking we'll win this game, but we'll probably lose the conference championship. We ended up beating the Panthers 42-26. Okay, so we're 1 game away from the Super Bowl. We're home, of course. We're facing the Buccaneers, so I'm thinking we're facing Brady in them. So this will be a fun one, but it's gonna be a close game for sure. So let's see who takes it. We ended up winning 30-14. So we're in the Super Bowl now. We're gonna be playing against the Chiefs. We better, I swear, we literally better beat the Chiefs. We better beat the Chiefs. We have 1 new injury. It all depends on who this injury is on. Our starting outside linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, is injured. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one. We lost our right outside linebacker. That's a big blow to our team. But Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, man. Riley Ridley, of course, is going to get an upgrade. I mean, he literally had 20 receiving touchdowns. So, all right, we're facing the 12-5 Chiefs. Let's see who takes this. Let's see if it'll be a dub. We ended up winning the Super Bowl, 32-28. So, to the kid that commented, yes, we won a Super Bowl just now. And I know it was with the Cowboys, but hey, we won a Super Bowl. We won a Super Bowl, and that's what matters. We literally took us 2 seasons. We went 6-11 to winning the Super Bowl. Micah Parsons won Super Bowl MVP. Mike McCarthy won Coach of the Year. All right, perfect. You know, perfect. Just like that. Just like that, we won a Super Bowl. I'm happy. We won't be able to afford anyone else, but we won a Super Bowl. And I think that's the best part of it all. So, against the Panthers, we won 42-26. Looks like Dak had 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, got sacked 3 times. Sam Darnold had 1 TD, got sacked 5 times, though. Rushing attack, Zeke was just balling out. But so did McCaffrey, too, so it wasn't too bad. CeeDee Lamb did his thing. 9 catches, 111 yards, 2 TDs. So CeeDee Lamb was our rock. Defense, though, that's where we shine. Deron Payne had 2 sacks. DeMarcus Lawrence had a sack. Osa Odigizua, Lane Van Esch, Damian Wilson, Donovan Wilson, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. These guys came to play. So it was a good game, but we still ended up taking it. So that's pretty nice. Against the Buccaneers, we won 30-14. We beat Brady. Brady got sacked 3 times. Couldn't throw a TD or a pick. We threw a pick, though. Zeke did his thing running the ball. Our rushing attack was all over them. Riley really had 5 catches, 130 yards, 2 TDs. Bro, he's broken. He's literally so broken. And then sacks. DeMarcus Lawrence had 3 sacks, so he went off. Lavonte David had a pick. So DeMarcus Lawrence was unstoppable. And against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, where we won 32-28, Patrick Mahomes threw a pick and got sacked once. We got sacked twice and threw 2 touchdowns. So a very identical game for both quarterbacks. Zeke had 19 carries, 85 yards, 1 TD. They did pretty well too. Our receivers did pretty nice, though. Way better than theirs, for sure. And our defense, Micah Parsons had a pick and a sack. That's pretty nice. While we got sacked twice. So Micah Parsons really came to play. He led the team in tackles. So Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah got injured, and Micah Parsons took over. So he brought a Super Bowl to our team, and that's phenomenal. So I guess that's I guess that's it for this video. So anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what other teams want to see me rebuild. Cowboys was a success, took us only 2 seasons, and we won the Super Bowl. So I'll catch you guys in the next one, and remember, you got to be a Fiend to succeed. Peace.